Hey y'all, it's Christmas. And what's Christmas without baking? So how about today we make an orange cranberry Christmas loaf that is plant-based, whole food, oil-free, and it's so stinking good. It's so yummy. You're gonna love it. It's quick, it's easy, just a handful of ingredients that you probably already have on hand. Maybe not the cranberries. You know, maybe some leftover cranberries from Thanksgiving. I don't know. It's so good. You're gonna love it. You're gonna write me and say, this is amazing. Where's this been my whole life? Let's begin. Bugsy says hi. Let's begin. Hey y'all, how about today? Plant-based foodies. How to make them. Let's begin. Merry Christmas, y'all. Let's make a cranberry orange loaf. It's a yummy dessert. It just looks like Christmas when it's done. And it's pretty easy. It's pretty much stuff that you probably already have hanging around your house. Heat your oven at 350 and then line a loaf pan with some parchment paper because no oils in this house. So we have in here 2 cups of just white whole wheat flour. And we have 2/3 of a cup of pure cane sugar. I almost use coconut sugar, but that really kind of might change the flavor a little bit. So just use some pure cane. And then we have 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and a generous pinch of salt, and 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. You could use ginger in this if you wanted to. And we're gonna mix this up. It's like a quick loaf. Isn't that what they used to call them? Quick loaves? Got flour all over me. Okay. You just do this so you don't get like a big clump of cinnamon or baking soda or salt. Okay. And then I got that mixed in. Now, after you got that mixed up and the flour is all well incorporated together, we're going to add in our unsweetened applesauce. This is half a cup of unsweetened applesauce. You know what? Cinnamon applesauce would be really delicious in this. Just thought of that. And this is 1 cup of orange juice in the pot. Oops. And this is 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now my mother is allergic to oranges, but she's not allergic to citrus. So I think if I was making this for her, I would make it with lemon, because lemon cranberry is delicious. Now, and it's not a tough dough. Like if you had kids, grandkids, whatever, they could totally help you with this. Some of our doughs get really thick, and this one does not. It's easy to stir. Now we have a heaping cup of fresh cranberries. You could use frozen, just make sure they're thawed completely. So like, leave them in the fridge overnight. And I'm not dumping this whole thing in there because I put a little extra in here so I can decorate the top of mine, so. One time, I was messing with fresh beets and I was canning them or something. I can't remember what I was doing with them, but seriously looked like a crime scene happened in my kitchen. Okay, so we're gonna give this a mix. Oh yeah, and then I have orange zest. You can omit the orange zest, but why? It's probably like 2 tablespoons-ish. Mix it all up. I thought this would be delicious with like a lemon blueberry. Okay, so now We're gonna pour it into our pan. If you use like a silicone loaf pan, you don't have to line it, obviously. Get it all down there. And you can cut the cranberries in half. Easier to leave them whole, but you know, if you're one of those, you can cut them. Sprinkle it off. Spread it around. This already looks so pretty and Christmassy. Now I'm gonna wash my hand. And these reserved cranberries. Let's see how pretty this loaf is already. Isn't it pretty? It already kind of looks Christmassy. Okay, so these reserved cranberries, I'm gonna sprinkle them on top. Kind of push them down in there a little bit. And then it's going to stay uncovered for 50 to 55 minutes in the center of your oven. This bread is one that you're going to want to cut it immediately and eat it. But it's actually better if you let it cool all the way. And this bread is actually better the next day. So like my banana bread that I make, which is phenomenal. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. It's actually better. That one's better the first day. I mean, it's good every day, but the first day it's phenomenal. And this one is actually better the next day after it's cooled even more in the refrigerator. So I'm going to pop this in the oven for 50-55 minutes and see y'all soon. Okay, so after 50 minutes, mine was done. I stuck a toothpick in it and it came out clean. It's very hot. I just got it out of the oven, but it's so pretty. It just looks like Christmas and it smells so good. Now, you are gonna wanna cut this immediately. Resist the urge. This bread, this loaf is kind of unique. If you slice it right now, it's not gonna slice pretty. It's not gonna be a clean slice or a pretty slice. The longer you let it cool, the prettier slice you'll get. So it's actually better the next day. I know I said that a while ago, but I really wanna reiterate it. You're gonna wanna shave some off to taste it, and that's fine. Just know it's not gonna be pretty. So let it cool completely. Take it out, after a few minutes. I'm gonna probably let this cool in here for an hour or two and then take it out and put it on a rack and let it cool and take the paper off. But it is delicious and it is a plant-based, whole food, oil-free orange cranberry Christmas loaf. So be sure to like and subscribe and share and be blessed and try the recipes and Merry Christmas! Happy birthday, Jesus!